at the state capitol. The Texas Senate passed a bill to change impeachment procedures, and it comes after the high-profile impeachment of Attorney General Ken Paxton back in 2023. He was acquitted on charges of misusing the powers of his office. KVUE's Daniel Perot is live at the Capitol. And Daniel, this legislation stems from the lessons lawmakers say they learned from that impeachment.
Quita, several lawmakers have been critical of the impeachment and the steps the House took to impeach the Attorney General Ken Paxton, so much so that the Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick appointed a special committee to look into the procedures. This bill is the result of that review. Senate Bill 2051 mandates that all impeachment testimony be given under oath to members of the House impeachment managers. It also requires House members be given impeachment materials 72 hours before deliberations start, and then 72 more hours between the end of floor deliberation and the final vote. There was an obvious conflict of interest in Attorney General Ken Paxton's trial. His wife is a state senator, so she did not vote. But the bill's author, Senator Birdwell, says that he wants to make sure lesser-known relatives of an impeached officer also can't vote, so the bill prohibits senators with family ties to the third degree from voting. Senate Bill 2051 also requires both chambers to document and report all impeachment-related costs to state officials.
The formalities that they would have to go to, the rights that they would have to give to the accused or whoever they were trying to impeach would provide for a much more robust due process to the accused than what we saw back in 23.
I would absolutely agree. Yes, ma'am.
And was that part of the intent of this legislation to do that as well?
It was very much so.
The Senate also passed Senate Joint Resolution 68. That's a constitutional amendment to let voters decide on other changes to the impeachment procedures. It would allow the person impeached to be suspended with pay. Attorney General Ken Paxton had his pay docked during the impeachment. It would also allow the governor to make a provisional appointment to fill the vacancy. If passed, it will be on the ballot in November. Both those bills now head to the House for consideration. Live at Texas Capitol, Daniel Perot, KVUE News.